The creation of humanity in this week's Parsha, in Parshas Bereishis, is mentioned twice. One at the end of Parak Aleph, and one in Parak Beis. Yet there are several differences, as many of the contemporary Gedolei Yisrael have pointed out. I'll mention a couple of them. First of all, in the end of Parak Aleph, humanity is mentioned as a creation like everyone else. It says, Hashem says, Nasa Adam, let's create a person, Vayivra Elikim, and Hashem created humanity. Just a general description that Hashem created humanity, versus in Parak Beis, it mentions a much more detailed creation, that Hashem is actively involved in his creation. Hashem takes clay, forms it, breathes a breath of life, Vayipach ba'apav nishmas chayim, blows into him an neshama. That's one difference. Another difference is in Parak Beis, it goes through many other interesting details together with the creation of the person. First of all, it says that Hashem planted a tree, and then in Gan Eden, then put Adam over there also to work the land and to become a gardener like Hashem. It also mentions that Hashem noticed that Adam was lonely, so he created a wife in order to keep him company. In Parak Aleph, it doesn't mention that. It just says that Hashem created a Zachar and a Keva. Parak Beis, it says Hashem actively noticed that he was lonely, so gave him a wife. It also mentions that Hashem asked Adam to name all of creations, and Adam came up with the names of the rest of creations. That also says in Parak Beis, not in Parak Aleph. A final difference is, in Parak Aleph, it mentions that Elikim created the world, Elikim created Adam, and over here it always uses the term by creation of a person, Hashem Elikim. Now the differences are explained like this. Parak Aleph is referring to the way Hashem creates the structure of the universe. He creates outer space, he creates light, he creates water, dry land, etc., and he creates humanity. Humanity in Parak Aleph is created as part of Hashem's structure. Hashem wanted a universe needs humanity, so Hashem created people to be part of that universe. Parak Beis is when Hashem shifts modes from Elikim mode, from just dealing with superficial, natural mode, to dealing with compassionate Hashem who wants relationship with humanity mode. So it doesn't just say that he created Adam like everyone else. He actively got involved to form clay and to blow a breath of life into him. Hashem empathized with people. He noticed that he was lonely. God, creator of the universe, noticed that Adam was lonely and took action to solve Adam's loneliness. He told Adam to be a gardener together with him. And he asked for his input into creation. Not only is this creation that Hashem's empathizing with, making him feel like a partner in creation, but he's also asking for his own input to name creation, which wasn't done yet. And this shows a big shift. This goes from Adam being created as a cog in the universe to Adam being the soul of the universe. Instead of Adam being created as a detail in Hashem's big universe, over here Hashem was showing him that the whole universe is really created for you. I'm going to lean into you, be compassionate to you, and try to nurture this human being. If we need to put it into more common day vernacular, Parak Aleph of Bereishis is creating a school, and I need students to follow the rules as building blocks for my school. The students are there for me to build a school. Parak Beis is when I next realize that my school is there for the students. And when I start leaning into the students' needs, and that my whole creation of the school was there for the students. Not that the students are there for me to create the school. They're a detail in my creation, but my creation is there for them. And it's all about nurturing them, giving them the dignity of joining me in creation, making them feel like a partner, and empathizing them when I see that they have a need. If I may say, this applies, we have the same two approaches we need to approach life with. Sometimes we need to build structures. We need to build a business. We need to build a family. We need to raise our kids. We need to get involved in our community. But we also need to operate on Parak Beis, which is sometimes it's not about what we're building. We built our family to look like this. Sometimes we need to tune into our kids' needs and realize that we're there for them. Not that they're there as a subject of our creation, but we're there to fill their needs and to nurture them. If I may say, just as a hergish, that in Der Shvi, or in recent times, post-Holocaust Judaism, our parents and our grandparents have been there to build beautiful Torah structures. Judaism needed rebuilding, so they've done Parak Aleph. They've built beautiful Torah structures, Jewish structures, Chabad houses, etc. But now we need to lean into Parak Beis of Der Shvi, which is to build human relationships, to care for people, to care for students, to care for friends. It's not about big structures, building the universe. It's about tuning into the human being that was created as the sole purpose of creation. Have a good Shabbos.